going on, guys? Kai here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the new Bastet event, how you can max it out, and what you should expect to get. Let's get into it. So quick TLDR, if you just want to get the quick numbers, if you refresh all your curios, if you do all your path of growths, and if you refresh your rehill orders for path of growths, you should be looking at about 13 clears of this map. If you do not have the pass, you're looking at 6 to 7 runs. Now let's get into the actual numbers. So first, we have the offers. All 3 of these offers are actually really bad. We will talk about the points. So playtime rewards, that's your playtime reward right here. You get all 7, so you get you get it once per day. You daily requests, path of training, path of adventure, path of subjugation. They're all the same thing. They're all the path of growth. And then you also have essence dungeon. So these 3 right here are 5. So every 5 runs you get 5 shovels. Very 1-to-1. But if you have the battle pass, you'll be getting 2x that number. So instead of 5, you'll be getting 10. I will give you both maths as we go. And then Essence Dungeon is also 1-for-1, but if you're doing Path of Growths, you're also getting the bingo, which we're also going to talk about what you should expect to get from this bingo. And this is kind of how all of the events going forward are going to play. You're going to be saving your Path of Growths and Curio tickets and waiting until there's an event that wants you to use them, and then going hard on whichever one. Repeat quests. So you'll be maxing this out, doing all 3 of your refreshes for 900 gems. And even as a free-to-play player, this is what you've been saving your gems for, is events like this. You want to be sitting on them, only doing minimal refreshes. I have a video a while ago talking about what I recommend using gems for on your refreshes per spending level, but for everybody, you should be doing max refreshes on everything right now. The one exception that you can do if it's going to be rough for you, I'll give you numbers as we go, is you can do 2 refreshes of the hill orders and not the 3rd, and save yourself 450 crystals a day. So repeat quests, Rukamunga is where you want to be at, but if you're early on, Florence, you'll still kind of get what you need to get, but you really want Rakamunga because that's going to be a lot better. You want to do Calming the Disturbance, which you have to be level 55 or higher. If you need to use your rehill orders before you go above max, you get 20 a day. So if you are worried about overcapping, you're not 55. So the actual Bastet event right here, if you click obtainable rewards right on the top right of it, it shows you everything you want to get. So really the things that I'm looking for as a low spender on this account are the 3 Bastets, which is going to be 23 shards. I also kind of want the 30 and the 20 Essence of Magic, but that's malleable on that. I kind of want the 50 crystals, and the 250 Breath of Lives is all that I personally care about. And then if I already have those, I will refresh. I've seen a lot of people do their flips. I've done several boards already, and it's the 20 shard Bastet is going to be towards the end most of the time. So what we're looking at is 126 points 126 points to do a full board. It's the same points, but you get points faster if you have the battle pass. We're looking at 14 points over the course of the event of 14 days from the playtime rewards. We're looking at 5 points per Path of Growth payout, which is 5. Essence, I already told you about those. And then you get every 30 repeat requests, you get 2 shovels. That is, you're going to get roughly 95 rehill orders when we get all of our dailies and everything. And that's going to be 3.2 rotations of this. So you're getting 6 points a day that way. I'm going to just throw the numbers at you and then do the quick maths for you. So after you do the repeat quests for Path of Growth and get all your daily stuff, then you're looking at 25 tickets, 25.6 because of how the rounding works, and then 18 runs with crystals. You will also, if you're doing the hill orders, to do points like that, and then you're also using your crystals to max out Path of Growth, whichever the 3 you want. I'll explain which ones I believe are good options in a moment. You're looking at 610 points over the course of the event, or 778 if you count the curio maxing as well. Those numbers will be doubled to 1220 or 1556 if you have the pass. Then we add 56 from the miscellaneous other stuff, and you're looking at roughly 13 boards of the shell collection event. And what that does for you is it gives you 23 shards of her per, and if we look at her collection book, you will be able to max her out, because you need 100 shards to max someone out. That'll be 5 rotations with some extra left over. But if we take a look, you're also getting HP and resistance for every 20 shards total. So if we take a look, as you scroll down, you'll be able to get up to 7,281 HP and 20% resistance. If you have Sekhmet, you'll be able to put some extra points into her abilities as well. In general, what you want to do with a 5-star is, if we take a look at her, you want to awaken her to Awaken 5, then worry about her skills, then worry about Awaken 15. Her skills are already pretty much figured out for me, and as you see, 20, 40, 60, I have enough to bring her up to Awaken 15. So with Path of Growth, I believe that you should be keeping an eye on your professions, because blacksmithing, you can kind of do a cheat code and do the subjugations to get this up, whereas the other two, the first one's for experience, and the second one is for runes. Runes are going to be where you mainly want to go for, and that's what I recommend. Really, a lot of people do Path of Adventure and go really, really hard on Tear Glands Cave. As you see, I have all 15 done on this account. And that's, Rage Blade is a very, very popular set. You'll also get the second piece here. The first part right there is for crafting equipment. Second part is for crafting your costumes and the closet. So, but the last thing you want to keep an eye out for is, as you'll see all the way at the end, is the purple right there, chaos pieces. The one on the left does the red, and the one on the right does the green. And those will be for your transcendence. And that's what you'll want to look out for. But to round it out, let me give you some numbers on the Bastet event so the video can end. You are looking at, for the bingo, I didn't talk about the bingo, which ties in with it. As you see, I have 600 points, but I have 4 days to do it. Do the rest of it. You should be getting 10.75 full clears of this just off of currencies that you had during the event. You can get other stuff because the servers just started, login events, things like that. But just off of doing the steps that I've told you so far, you should be getting almost 11 full clears of the bingo. And each bingo clear is going to be 800 crystals, which will give you in total, those full clears, as well as all gems that you're getting from logins, daily things, and whatnot throughout, you're looking at 11,540, which will pay for roughly 6 days of what I'm asking you to do of the 14-day event. It will cost 26,600 crystals for the full refreshes that I'm asking you to do. If you take off one heal order refresh, it will only cost you 20,300 crystals to do the full event, and you're making back 11,540. So if you take off the one reheal, you get half of that just from the event. So it only costs you 11,000 crystals for a full maxed out Bastet. And if you get any other Desert Queen, max out her abilities, as well as giving yourself HP and resistance. Let me know if you like the long form content like this, where I do a deep dive on the events. And till next time, Global.